Hey outdoorsnists, it's another fishing video. The twist on this one is I'm gonna go to a place I normally don't fish. Well, I've never been fishing there before at all. We're just gonna tootle around Rutland County and basically just drop a line in the brooks and rivers and streams we drive past that we see sometimes in our travels and think about doing that in. This is a good day to do that because it's gonna be raining on and off all day, thundering. I don't like camping in the rain, otherwise I'd be camping. Same for mushroom hunting. I'll maybe do that tomorrow when it's a little drier. But today's a fishing day. So. All right, we're in like a pull-off I come by a lot, where there's a creek or a river. I think it's the Otter Creek over there, according to the map on my phone. Anyway, we're gonna dip a line in there and see what we get. This is probably a pretty popular spot from the look of it, so I don't know if it'll be that great, but anyway, it's right on like the border of the Rutland County area we're gonna go to. Make sure we don't get trained on by anyone. See any trains coming? None that way. None that way. I think we're good to go fish down here. Yeah, you can tell people come here a lot. So. Alright, let's dunk a few worms, and if we don't get any right away, we'll maybe move down a bit or we'll move on. Caught one immediately. It's not a brook trout. I'm not really sure what it is. You'd think I'd know, but I don't. I'm actually going to toss him back, mainly just because I don't know what he is, and it doesn't look that great. So, away with him. Alright, we caught another one. I think it's that same fish. No, this one looks a little smaller. I also have no interest in keeping him, so he's getting thrown back. He hooked himself pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna get some pliers and free him from his hooky prison. Alright, I managed to get that guy back in the water without disemboweling him. And I'm gonna cast in this little puddle over here. Probably get the same kind of weird little fish. And after that though, I think I've had enough of catching a gross little mudfish. I don't know what they are. Oh my God. There we go. Well, this is fun. They don't seem to be on this side of the thing at all. They were all over the place over there. Then again, that worm's been through 2 fish already, so maybe they can smell it or taste it. I don't know. I had a bunch of spots like this I want to check out today, so let's move on. So there's a bunch of people in this spot, so I don't know if I want to hang out here or get a move on. Let's go see how crowded it actually is first. Alright, let's just see what the lay of the land is like down here. I've never been down here. I do not know what to expect. Alright, we got a bridge. Bridges usually go over water. There we go. Been down here. Oh, there's little steps. Oh shit. Alright, let's go get our fishing stuff and probably catch more of those little garbage things or whatever they are. This is neat. I didn't expect the steps. So anyway, like I said, we're probably gonna catch more of those whatever the hell they were. I don't know. I'll look it up later. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. But my guess is what we catch here will be more of that. But I've been wrong before. Exciting, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna turn this off and If they start biting, I'll turn it back on. Maybe we can film ourselves catching a fish. Who knows? Let's try fishing off the bridge and see what we get. Probably a lot of nothing. We weren't getting much earlier. Oh man, I don't want to drop the GoPro, so theoretically it would be fine down there in the drink, but I don't want to do that. Hell, I don't even know if pole's in the water. I don't see any sign of the people that are parked at the parking area. I can't even hear them. You know what I think I'm gonna do? So I'm just gonna, oh no, there's somebody coming. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera away. Alright, so those folks that came by were fly fishing. They've never been here either, because they were asking me stuff about where the trail's going. I'm like, I don't know. Apparently they did see a big trout under that bridge, but I hadn't seen it in a while, so I'm not holding out hope for it. I thought there might be more fishing spots out this way, and maybe there are, but man, it's looking like a bit of a hike, and the theme of this outdoorsing is we're not really gonna hike into anywhere. We're just gonna drive to a place, maybe walk a bit, and then drop a line in and see what happens. Look at that. There's an angry looking plant. Anyway, let's pack it in here and get on the road again. All right, we're like north of Rutland now, so we're definitely in the area I'd been planning to go to. It's the Kent Pond access. And I was like parked on the side of the road. I was gonna find a safer spot, so I pulled into here not knowing what it was, and yeah, it's a good thing, because I'd have been parked on the side of the road right in front of an access area, which would have been dumb. Anyway, it is raining. It's not drizzling, it's not sprinkling, it is raining. So I'm gonna put on a raincoat so I don't get any wetter than I have to be. And then I do think there's like a creek over there, so let's go check that out. Alright, we've crossed the road, and you know, we could do very well here. I don't know. It doesn't look like people come here that often. Maybe they do. I'm sure they do, but I'm not seeing a lot of the signs that you would see. You know, like tracks and garbage, stuff like that. So, all right, I'm gonna dunk a worm and head up that way. Maybe go that way a little bit. No, we'll start up that way. Success! Brook trout. Put them in the creel. If I can reach the damn thing. Cool. Alright, that's official. That's officially a successful fishing trip. I think I'm getting water on my camera. Forgive me. Yeah, why don't we creep our way up there? I forget what the limit on these guys is. I think it's 8, but I'm going to be safe and not go higher than 6. Check this out, though. Presumably a rock. Anyway, okay, back to fishing. Fishing number 2. The rain picked up quite a bit while I was catching him. It took a while. He didn't want to get hooked. But now he's going in the creel with the other one. And I think I'm gonna go down that way a little bit further. I like to get one fish in a pool and then move on. I don't know what other people do, but that's how I'm gonna do it. You'll probably get there, they're going through there. I don't know the rocks around here. As weird as that sounds, so I don't want to slip into them. Bust my ass. I almost thought that one right there would get me, but anyway, yeah, let's see if we can get through there and get further down. Number 3. This is actually a fairly respectable size for a tiny brookie. Feel the wind picking up. I'm gonna go down that way a little bit and just see how good it is down there, and then think about what I'm gonna do after that. Like I said, I can't remember the limit on these think it's 8, but again, I'm gonna be safe and not catch more than I need. Yeah, I got it pretty easy. We're getting in here. Look at that. Look at those holes in the side of the bank. I bet something lives in them. Also, check that out. That looks like a saw blade. I think it is. But it's hard to tell. It's very rusted and corroded. So. Alright, we'll head down that way. I'll try to film that. Actually, the fishing part of it. So we'll see how that goes. It's hard to fish and film at the same time. I hadn't mentioned that before. If there's not a trout in there, then I'm a monkey's uncle. So, oh, you know, something else I noticed. Look at the, I thought this was just like river debris, and a lot of it is, but some of these things look like the work of beavers. And I do recall hearing Mendon, or whatever this town is, Killington, having to deal with beavers from time to time. So, could be in some beaver habitat here. And if that's the case, that would explain the brook trout. Does not explain my inability to cast. That's another matter. Right, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Alright, if I don't get a bite, I don't even know. Immediately got a bite. Can I land that old fishy roll? Again, it's really hard to fish and work this camera. I got a fish on there. I'll just alright, we'll set there. That's a nice size. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. That's a nice brook trout. I got it from, I guess technically it's the same pool, but I got it further up there. I actually think I'm going to Google what the actual limit is, because like this is the best brook trout fishing I've had in a long time. So let me figure that out. I should have figured it out before I showed up here, but I didn't. So where am I? What's going on? Okay, yeah, I want to. It's very bushy, but it's actually easier to walk than you would think. So I'm gonna, like I said, see how many I can actually catch and then go up there. That's a beaver dam, obviously. Look at that. I hope that doesn't let go while I'm standing here. Okay. I definitely want to fish in it, but how to get to it. It's not like a pond somebody built, right? So it goes around up there ways. I don't know how to access it there. I don't want to climb on that, obviously, because I don't think I'll break the dam, but I also don't want to fall. Anyway, yeah, why don't I figure out how to get my line in there, and then we'll plan this out. It's not a very deep beaver pond, and if you've ever fished a beaver pond, obviously they're full of trees, so it's very easy to get snagged. It's a scenario I don't want to find myself in. So, but look, it goes all the way over there. I'm gonna go in there, see if I can't get any of that bit of fishing. A lot of wildlife in here, ducks. There's some kind of wading bird back there. I don't know how to identify it. The head kind of orangish, legs. Kind of a crest is black. Not big like a heron, but like a heron, but not as big. I don't know what it was. I don't know about birds. So, okay, I'm gonna go there, try to get some bites, see what I can do. But after that, I might just start working my way back, because it's getting to be about that time, and I've got 6 fish, and yeah, hopefully the next 2 are big ones. Alright, we are not getting a lot of fish activity in this beaver pond as I had thought we might. It's because I'm spoiled. Where I grew up, we had a beaver pond nearby, and it was wonderful. It was relatively small. Anyway, beaver pond when I was a kid. It was a relatively small pond, but it was just full of like downed logs and everything, and just enormous. Just imagine schools of brook trout, enormous brook trout. Catch your limit every time, dinner every time you went up there. Took a little bit of getting to, but you can get to it. But then the guy like bought the property, and he ruined that pond. He absolutely ruined it. He pulled out all the root wads, all the logs, deepened it, made it absolute crap for trout habitat. So that's been sad to see. I was hoping this thing would be similar, but that's fine. I'm sure there's fish in here. It's just, you know, I'm not catching them at the moment. And obviously walking around here is going to get a little more difficult. I'm already I came up that way, so I'm going to head back now and try to catch my last 2 fish on the way out of here. Deer tracks, not fresh. Yeah, I didn't catch any on the way back down. Got a nibble or 2, but not much. Thought I was going to call it all off when I got snagged, but all it cost me was the steel sinker I had to catch. So that's neat. I'm going to just poke my way out of here and maybe try to grab one more out of those holes we started in. But after that, I'm going to get back on the road and head out of here. And then we'll do the final farewells and all that. So, let's see if we get lucky. Check out this log, though, before we do that. From back there, this log reminded me of that movie, Anaconda. That looks like a giant anaconda sticking its head out of the water. It looks like a log that got gnawed by a beaver and found its way downstream. Also, this broke. Creel. These are like the nicer creels you can get, the wicker basket ones. I've had this one forever, and it's held together by mostly zip ties and things like that now. So I don't know, maybe I'll invest in a new one, maybe I'll just patch this one up again. I don't know. Right now all that's holding it on is a bad knot. Alright, I managed to get one more on my way out. So yeah, got the limit. That was cool. The original conception for this little adventure was go all around every fishing hole I'd seen in my travels and just dip a line in and take off. But yeah, that was a really good one. Huh? Yeah, I'll come back here definitely someday. I was gonna like check out Kent Pond, but man, I am drenched like top to bottom. Like, yeah, that raincoat didn't help. And all the plants in there are wet, so like you're pushing through those, you just get covered in water all the way around it. So I think that's the video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.